Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hey everybody, it's me, True Powers Mine, and this is TPIM SR Live, baby. Today, I got some information for y'all. First off, I want to thank the Most High yet again. All glory and all praises goes to Him, who is the Father of us all. So, here's what I want to say. I talked to a past guest, and obviously it's no state secret, Mark from Anaheim, and I'm sharing some of his Facebook information because I looked at it last night and it is on the money. Now I know some of you, Sister Dave, peace and power, welcome to the show. Some of you guys aren't familiar with Mark from Anaheim, especially a lot of you new subscribers. Please check out some of Mark from Anaheim videos on the channel. Brings you up to speed because I am not going to go over old material, y'all. That's one thing about this show. I give you new stuff every day or whenever I do my show. It's always new. It's not a rehash. Brother Marty, peace and power. P founder. Or hold on. Flower. I got to increase the deal over here so I can actually see. Yes, P Fowler. Peace and power. Welcome to the show. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for your support. Brother David, yo. We got knowledge in the house today. All right. So let's get off into this. This was January 2019, year of our Lord. There are police departments all over the United States, which since the 1970s, the decade I was born in, cops have been trained by mercenaries from Rhodesia. Rhodesia is basically the colonized version of Zimbabwe. It wasn't a good time for black folks in Rhodesia. All right. How do I know? Hell, back when I was a young and dumb, I bought into all the anti-communist propaganda. And I was actually seriously considering heading to Rhodesia. But then so did the government of Israel, and similar tactics were deployed in Palestine. Today, you have police departments all over the U.S. where the cops were trained as mercenaries in Rhodesia and by folks from Israel using face recognition technology. Michael P. Pollard, January 17th, 2019, the year of our Lord. And that was from an excerpt from the Carl Nelson show. We're building a bridge here. We're building a picture. That's just one piece of the puzzle. Yeah, put on your mental thinking caps and come with me. This is June 2020. Robert Williams was wrongfully arrested after the Detroit Police Department facial recognized software falsely matched his driving license profile to a security footage of a shoplifter. A 2019 study of more than 100 facial recognition algorithm, including software used by Detroit Police Department, found those systems were 10 to 100 times more likely to make false identification of black or Asian faces than white faces. AOL News, June 26, 2020. This isn't a million years ago, folks. This isn't classified information, folks. I told you yesterday on the program, they got racism in the codes. The little geeks and dorks and weirdos and freaks that were making all the codes, typing that shit out, had hate in the heart. They had hate in the heart, so they put it in the code. There ain't nobody going behind them checking all those lines of codes. They just want to know the overall product works. They're cool with glitches, especially when brothers and sisters get stitches. It's no big thing for them, sister. Brothers, it's no big thing. So you sit here thinking, oh my God, we're going to have a Star Trek type world where the Federation is going to give all of its... No, you're going to have a racial technocracy utilizing the latest and greatest biological agents and the vaccine for the disease, coupled with racist Jim Crow AI 24/7 monitoring. Did you hear what I said? Jim Crow AI. monitoring you through your little cell phone, through your little computer, through your lovers or wife or husband or significant other device. Because it's not just your device. All devices are compromised. This thing's about ready to get real. Come on, let's continue. This was June 26, 2020. Rhodesian, Israel, U.S. cops, the New World Order update. April 2014, the year of our Lord. Suffice to say, Horace Frank was one of the primary reasons why I ended up quitting LAPD. He and others with LAPD tried unsuccessfully on several occasions to get me demoted from the rank of sergeant. So it did not surprise me in the least when I heard that he had recently represented LAPD in Israel. He is the perfect candidate. Frank was joined by several of his fellow command staff at the Big Data Intelligence Conference held in Herzliya, Israel back in February. The conference is yet another example of one of Bratton's LAPD Big Brother 1984 legacy. We saw this guy, Safran's hovering machines, for example, an amazing development capable of replacing police helicopters. Of course, some issues had to be examined further, but it is still a remarkable innovation. We've seen new things, some of which can identify or definitely be very useful to the LA or Los Angeles, to us in Los Angeles, LAPD. That's Horace Frank. It is because of such lying snakes as Franks, along with the ever-increasing militarization of local enforcement or local law enforcement, why I do not regret returning to life as a lazy surfing beach bum. It's probably a lot more saner, and it's probably a lot less complicated. I don't begrudge him for doing that. It is this when I tell all of you who call me paranoid or conspiratorial. I told you so. He did. He has so told us so many times. Hold on. I just wanted to I'll shut up. And I don't know. This is going to be a 50-50. It's either going to be judge or it's going to be. Let me go to my actual channel. No. Well, hold on 1 second. There's the Bark from Anaheim playlist. I better not get a copyright issue on my own shit. I can see that happening. Okay, where I'm going to do one of the newer ones. Hold on. Damn. Got it right here.
Hey everybody, this is True Powers Mine.
Hold on.
On the images in the movie Miracle in St. Anne, and it shows a black army unit over in Italy during the war.
I got it up for the TV viewers. You all can see on the video the images of the movie cover, some of the soldiers walking.
He didn't sit there and go, "Oh, you're full of it. I've never heard this before." What he did, like I'm telling everybody on this show today, don't believe anything I tell you. You go out and do your own research, and then you make up your own mind. But I promise you this, I will not come on this show and lie to you. Yeah. So go ahead, Ron.
You see what I'm saying? I just can bust down into any of this, and it's going to.
The church. What? So all of a sudden, the churches now have all these churches are available. Let me ask you a question. So when we had the 2007, 2008 economic meltdown, and and Barack Hussein Obama refused to prosecute any of the banksters. I think a total of 2 people went to prison during that whole time because Barack, we need to look forward. We can't look behind. We can't look behind. We have to look forward. Even Ronald Reagan and his John Birch Society prosecuted over 900 damn banksters.
And then this is a perfect segue. Can you guys keep a secret? Seriously, I want to know, can you keep a secret? I have information I'm dying to tell you guys. But I got to be and it goes with banking. I'm sorry. I can't. The people have to know this. I'm a blabbermouth. That's just what I do. Apparently, a bank is changing the mortgage payment policy. It's a major nationwide bank. And in other words, next month, you're going to see foreclosures on homes go through the roof. Follow the headlines. In fact, let's jump into the headlines right now. I accidentally had the audio, I believe, of that from last night. Oh, no. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. By the way, y'all, Sister Kathy makes those masks. Sister Kathy be making those masks. I got to holler at her, get her website. We're going to push Sister Kathy and her mask because we really should have been doing this all alone, but I've been so busy working. But let's go down. Russia secretly offering bounties to kill U.S. troops. Oh, nothing new there. What is this? Mortgage bailout suddenly swells. 47%. Remember that number, 47. Please. Remember Obama? The 47% controversy during his election. Anyhow, back on track. 47% of homeowners consider selling. Hold on. Before we go here, I want to show you something else. This here's bullshit. Whoa. Oh, there it is. Does that look wrong? Seriously, doesn't this look wrong? Now, I know that this is our history, true power. This is our fuck you and your history. This is our power to fucking right the wrongs. It almost looks like dude down here is about ready to blow old boy. Or he's patting him on the head like a good little doggy. Good little doggy. Doggy good. Yells a mouse. Beep, beep. All this bullshit. Now, if at this stage of the game you still has some reservations to whether black folks should be treated like humans and shown dignity and respect and given reparations and economic validation, if you don't understand why those are great concepts and any civilized human being or civilized society would embrace that, not fight against it, and certainly not bring up these mute arguments about this being history, blah, blah, blah. Let's keep these images of basically oppression and subjugation. Then, you know what? Please get off my channel at this point in time. It's been good. Bye-bye. 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 Your speech will not be appreciated around here. Your rhetoric certainly won't be tolerated. Because if we're going to do this thing, we're going to do this thing all out. The reason why I brought up the mortgage thing, because I know a lot of brothers and sisters caught up in that game. That's why I wish I had the hub up and cracking so that you would actually have a way out, or better yet, a way in to prosperity and liberation. And maybe, just maybe, if we truly work together, if we truly found common ground, there could actually be hope in saving this society. But seeing how we aren't, on that level, and you guys know what I mean, sisters and brothers, you know what I mean, then yes, I guess it's pretty bleak. Now let's jump back here and get you guys fed with this information. Okay. Now this was December 2014, the year of our Lord. Woohoo! Facebook is now doing facial recognition. This morning, December 19th, 2014, the year of our Lord. Before I even wrote anything with a photograph, I was posted of a female surfer. Facebook had already tagged her. Why is this bad? Or maybe I fucked up that sentence. I can't hardly see that over there. I really need to be wearing my glasses, but oh well. Number one, I do not usually tag individuals because they may not want others to know their names. Consequently, when possible, I usually share with my Facebook friends, those who are my Facebook friends, but who are also famous. I tag them on the Facebook fan page, but not on their personal Facebook site. Now, because he's all about security, obviously, Mark is way more developed. Like when I first started reaching out to people on these social networks and stuff, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how compromising it was putting my personal cell number or whatever contact information I did in whatever paragraph I might have done. But you learn these things. And it's just like he said, some of these individuals may be doing something in their lives or in their world. They're cool with you, but they really can't be affiliated with you. My God, I have so many people I talk to on the sidebar that they're cool with me, but really because of the content of the show and the way it's gone now, they can't really be affiliated with me. But they still support me behind the scenes, feed me information and whatnot. I get it. I truly do. Number two, imagine posting a photograph on Throwback Thursday that led to a domestic violence because someone in the old photograph is tagged and her or his current significant other is not happy. You hear what he's saying? I say this all because these are good, legitimate points, not to want to be facially recognized on an industrial mass level, especially once again, folks. There's racism in the code. Let's break camp. Let's jump over here real quick. We got to jump over here real quick because I know some people didn't hear the show yesterday. Black content creators sue YouTube. All right. Now, this didn't happen 50 years ago. All right. This is from www.harpersbazaar.com. The 50 best Black YouTuber creators to subscribe to Right. It's not enough, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Wow, hold on. Let's jump at this real quick. I know we're all over the place, yeah, but please bear with me. Oh, I'm trying to click that. I see this button. It's like, oh, just click it. But no. Okay, looks like we're just going to. YouTube is launching $100 million on funding new shows. Okay, let's see. You know what they're going to develop? What talent? It's going to be the old bullshit dysfunction. And the new shows are probably going to be a bunch of sissies. So this isn't, this isn't what I want. This is not what I want. This is not what I want. Let's just go to YouTube. Let's see if YouTube is even honest with their situation. I don't think they will be. Let's Google's out to lunch on this one. Hold on. What the there. Wait. YouTube spending. Let's see what this brother's saying, because I think he's going to be Oh, hold on. Here we go. And let's check out this guy here.
Hey, just stumbled upon this interesting article today in the Washington Post. Black creators sue YouTube alleging racial discrimination. According to a June 18, 2020 article by the Washington Post, a group of Black YouTube creators has filed suit against the California-based company this week, alleging the platform has been systematically removing their content without explanation. The suit was filed in federal court in Northern California and outlines alleged discrimination against 4 creators who post videos on YouTube to earn advertising revenue. YouTube, of course, as we know, is part of the giant Google, which is part of the giant Alphabet, whatever. The suit alleges that YouTube's software, which can automatically remove suspected videos of violating the company's policies, discriminates against certain people, in not only African Americans, but LGBT groups. It comes during a national reckoning over racial.
Here we go. Now, do you hear the guy? I'm glad he's saying it and not me. So, because some of you guys, well, white guy saying it, so it has to be true. True power can say it all day. Well, we don't know. We ain't gonna research it either. But this old boy says it. But let's cut back just a few seconds, and listen to what he says, and we're gonna break that shit apart.
Discriminates against certain people.
Right there. Discriminate against certain people. What, we can't say discriminate against black people? We can't identify shit. Somebody steals a fucking a peanut out of the jar in Walmart. Yeah, it was a black male and he blah, blah, blah. We can identify them all, but now suddenly it's just certain people. Let's continue.
In not only African Americans, but LGBT groups.
There it is. The bacon, lettuce, tomato, parasitic worm. The tapeworm in the guts of civil rights. Yeah, it's not just, those people who are born that way, because black people are born black. Seriously, unless you're Michael Jackson, you start off as a young black man and end up looking like an old white woman. So, listen, homosexuals, lesbians, transgender, bestiality, furries. I'm trying to get all the sexual groups. I guess people who stick their junks in hornets' nests and bee colonies. All you freaks, listen up. Quit riding the coattails of black folks who have a legitimate gripe about being systematically treatedly different. Now, all you folks have to do is keep your fucking mouth shut, and no one even knows what the fuck you're up to. No one has a clue. Because a lot of you black trannies and black furries and black gays and black lesbians, you guys are basically not doing the good work. It shouldn't be whether you can suck a dick or lick a butt or whatever freaky shit you're into. It should be about you being able to walk out of your house with dignity and respect and being treated under the law as a citizen, as long as you're a citizen. And this opens up a whole new can of worms about the Latinos and the illegal aliens. Because a lot, Brother Smoke, welcome to the show, peace and power. A lot of your chicken workers are sombreros. They're from South. They don't even speak English. They're up there in Tyson's cutting up chickens. Brother Al, peace and power. They're up in Tyson's cutting up legs and all this, that, and the third. You have to understand, y'all, that too is a part of the systematic eradication and the erasure of black history in the United States. I mean, you want to talk about people taking down Confederate, they're destroying our history, blah, blah, blah. And you have these same people burning up slave logs, destroying ship records, utterly annihilating any way for academics to go into the archives to research. They do it on the regular. Quite literally erase us from history. Now let's get back, because this old boy ain't gonna really say nothing worth a fuck. I can already tell he's stupid as fuck.
Today's topic. So YouTube has made a big announcement. YouTube commits $100 million to amplify Black creators and artists, and I got very excited because like stimulus check.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
What's the but? What's the downside?
Uh,
Who do I have to sell my soul to?
So this is from the original YouTube blog, okay? And there was one thing that I really wanted to talk about. So this is how they plan on supporting the Black community. We've always been proud of, we are a platform that celebrates a broad, diverse set of voices.
That is a lie. I personally have been persecuted by YouTube. And it was way before the show that I'm doing now. I have been blocked. My accounts have been suspended. Certain accounts have actually been deleted. I had quite the international following for a minute. Over 20,000 subscribers, and this was like back in 2004. But I'm not going to sit here and digress. Let's continue.
Okay. And we have implemented many policies that protect features and policies and product features to protect our communities. But we recognize we need to do more, in particular with the Black community, and that's why we are committing to the following actions: amplifying Black voices. Do you think that's why we've been getting a boost in subscribers?
And I wonder, are these two brothers going to talk about reparations or anything of value? Hold on, let's just go.
Yes, the World Health Organization. Weeks out later, the World...
Oh, God. Hold on, yeah, we got to go through the commercial.
The World Health Organization says they were wrong on a whole bunch of things. So you place whatever authority that you want as the right one, and then you say you're wrong if you don't agree with this. Meanwhile, they themselves, the authorities that you claim are right, are wrong on a lot of issues. So I can't trust your judgment, nor have you had a good track record with a lot of these issues. That's my personal take on it.
You know what I heard? The whole time he was talking, I heard, we're going to do this to benefit you if it really goes with what we're trying to do. Like, it's not really just benefit you, is if it goes with what you were trying to do. I don't always agree with people like left leaning or right leaning. I don't agree with a lot of people. But I feel like everybody should have like a fair share of the cake. Now, because I'm dealing with YouTube right now, I feel some type of way about this. I'm like, yeah, no, you're lying. You're lying. You're not going to try to benefit. If it really falls into the characteristics of what you're trying to do, you're going to be quick to call something hate and be quick to call something bullying in order to cancel it because it was more with what you're saying. So, I don't know. I'll see. I'm at that point. I'm not really big on believing everything that someone says right away. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this and that. To me, this right there, what you just read, that's politics to me. It's like a politician talking and saying, well, we're gonna do better for the people. I'm like, yeah. Well, we'll see what happens and we'll see it unfold. But as of right now, I'm not convinced. Am I negative with that? Maybe, but I just see the trend of what has been going on, and now they've been doing things. So to be honest, I'm not convinced. I'll see.
I guess he can basically sum it up right there. Yeah, I'm not convinced either. All right. Now let's get back to it. April 2016. No conscious Black would ever use the word thug. I was taught the Queen's English. And when I heard repeated over and over that thug, Michael Brown, I knew what that really means. The original definition for the word orangutan was wild Malaysian man. The original definition for the word gorilla was a hairy tribe of African women. and a brutish or thuggish man. Today, April 20th, 2016, the Los Angeles Times published the following. Los Angeles police could better combat crime in the city by freeing more than 400 able-bodied officers from the desk jobs and hiring more civilians to perform clerical duties. According to an audit released Tuesday, the report by the city comptroller, Ron Galperl, highlighted an issue that has been persistent and problematic for the LAPD brass. As the department swore officers' ranks grew slightly to just under 10,000 in the last decade, 621 of those officers are filling civilian clerical positions because of a shortfall in administrative staff. Some of those officers are injured, but the bulk of the 458 are fully capable of patrolling streets. Galperl audits found, Los Angeles Times. This BS cubicle cop propaganda is the next step in the Oath Keepers, Johnsonburg Society, and other federal government haters who wants to privatize all government agencies, and many of you are falling for it. Trust me, you have not seen nothing yet. All of these U.S. citizens clamoring for cops' body cams have no idea that the taxpayers will be paying huge amounts of money to keep all these videotapes stored. And the few cops realize that the plan is to have cops replaced with civilians to monitor those cops' body cameras. That is why this propaganda has to be propagated by citing the LAPD already has too many cubicle cops. Civilians will be used in conducting monitoring of cops via these cops' body cameras, rather than cops monitoring those cops by body cameras. It's all beginning with LAPD and Motorola using southeastern area cops to monitor the thugs in Jordan Downs. The thugs in Jordan. That's just so horrible. I was the patrol supervisor for Watts. I was protesting the program because I knew where it would lead. So of course, they use ignorant cops in the SE gang unit. Well-known cops are the thugs who need to be monitoring. As corporate fascism continues to rise in the United States, LAPD gets the training from Israel, and just as Zionist Israel treats residents in the Gaza Strip, the U.S. citizen will be treated all over the U.S. I was an obstruction to such futuristic New World Order plans, which is another reason why I was ran out of LAPD. Hold on, I need to take a drink. Dry mouth. Hold on. Meanwhile, such facial recognition technology is beginning to develop in Israel and in Silicon Valley, California, using algorithms created by racist white folks, what have I been saying on the show, who most likely think that we really do all look alike. Many of these pointy-headed computer geeks are just as racist as white mercenaries in the former Rhodesia. Yesterday it was blacks residing in housing projects. Today it is LA cops considered as cubicle cops. So who are the thugs now? That was perfect. Just right there was perfect. You think this is a game? You could even be saying, True Power, you're making all this bullshit up. You're lying. This isn't reality, etc., etc. Magnesium. Oh my God, fools. It is reality. And this is the trajectory of the culture of death, which I've warned you and warned you and warned you. I brought in other people, other experts. They're all saying the same thing, essentially. We are getting ready to go into a feudal technological nightmare. You're basically going to have kings, queens, warlords, dukes, counts, and then the rest of humanity. And the way, hold on 1 second. I want to pull this up. I don't care if my computer freezes. We might have some difficulties. I want to share with you guys something. Hold on, I got to pull this off, and this is going to creep you guys out. But thank God you got me, the blabbermouth, here to share this information with you. Now, last night, I was invited to a certain group. And it's an eye-opener. And I'm going to share some of this stuff with you. Hold on. My computer's going dreadfully slow. All apologies. Let's see. Where are my groups? Blah, blah, blah. I wish I could have this a little bit bigger. Trying to find it, yeah. Trying to find, am I not? Oh, there it is. Yes, I got it. Oh, this is going to be disturbing. Absolutely. All right. This is what the deal looks like when you first hit it. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Now, I'm going to do this where you don't see the people's names, because I am considerate like that. Hold on. Man, they've been posting so much in this crap. I can't even get to the disturbing stuff. I mean, it's all pretty much disturbing, but I can't get there without you guys seeing all these people's names. But this is the kind of site we're dealing with, y'all. And when you see, that's a Trumper. When you see some of the comments that they make, oh my God, you're going to freak out. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Man, they just got two. Oh, no, they didn't. Jesus, they, sorry, y'all, I can't, scroll through all this. Oh, right. Here it is. Right here. All right. One of these jokers posted this right here. BLM leader, if U.S. doesn't give us what we want, we will burn it down, right? Hold on. I can't, damn it. Okay, I'm trying to bring this over slowly, to keep privacy or whatever the bullshit. I don't give a fuck, for real. I just don't, I want to be able to still be a spy up in this bitch. All right, here's the first guy. Bring it on, big boy. Here's another one. Just try it. Here's yet another one. Should lock them up. Then there's another one. That being too nice, basically. They're doing subtle death threats, right? Hold on. Let me guess. They're doing subtle death threats, and there's more disturbing stuff, but I can't do it in this format, so I need to take screenshots. I think that's what I do. I'll go through here on off time. I pick through, I get screenshots of shit, and then I'll present it in like a screenshot. All right. But I want to show you that what's going on here, and I'm speaking to you all who understands tactics, tactically speaking. and let's break down the two camps. You have the Black Liberation Front that wants dignity, respect, reparations, and economic viability. And then you have the traditionalists that wants Black exploitation, Black poverty, and classism for all. That's what we're dealing with. Now, who is benefiting from the way these riots are being presented? Whose group has more numerical value to begin with? And then who gets more people off the fence, as it were, into their ranks and files? Well, it's the white nationalists. It's the KKK. It's all of them. While you see pictures of a Black chick holding up her hands and a car burning behind her, which she probably didn't even light on fire, all that does is incites what some would say decent white folks, which basically boils down to white folks who are not outright racist in your face, like fuck you nigger type white folks. Well, they become fuck you niggers type white folks because they're scared. It becomes a situation where, oh my God, my skin is my uniform. Oh. And then there's where we get the guys willing to stuff Black folks into ovens. My God, people, it's really, really simple. Right now, we have a chance. We have a chance to show the world that the United States of America can indeed be the beacon of light on the hill, or we can keep on giving the world the same old shuck and buck jive show. In what, 9-8 days from now, we're going to be doing the thing all over again. This person shouldn't have got shot. This person shouldn't have been killed. This person shouldn't have been arrested. This person shouldn't have been choked out. How many more Trayvons do we have to have? How many more Mike Browns must lay out in the streets? How many more females must come up missing? How many more children must be separated from their parents? The thing just goes on, and it all goes back to the root of not being economically viable, not having your own land, not having your own infrastructure or network and infrastructure to support other members of your group. So how long do we have to stop talking about the real issue and keep on talking about these old shuck and buck bullshit that doesn't even matter? What matters is cash is about ready to go bye-bye. What matters is digital currency is about to become a reality. That's why XRP is so important. But once again, y'all didn't hear me back when we got stimulus money. That's why they're giving out the money. Damn, I told y'all, Trump is a fucking closer, dude. That's what he does. He closes companies. The United States is nothing more than a big fat company. And it's getting closed. And when I look and I think of all the men and women who have sacrificed for this nation, when I think of all the soldiers who have quite literally given all, and now nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to understand. I wish that this conversation would have happened in the 50s or 60s. And we would have dealt with all this inequality. But it was not spoken on. And the inequality continued. And I'm telling you, from being out here on the front lines, these motherfuckers are whipping up into a frenzy. And just like the true rioters, The young white folks that were burning shit up, tearing shit up. You wait till the Trump people start rioting. As you will, I'm just using that to identify them, the Trumpers. Start targeting what little neighborhoods we have left and tearing them the fuck up. Who's going to stop them? Their cousin, the cop? Their uncle, the judge? Their dad, the congressman? Who's going to stop them? Unless you're armed, unless you're trained, and you know what you're doing, you're going to offer zero resistance. So, I'm going to end the show here. I want to let you all think about the information I presented to you today. Hopefully you do your own research and you find out for yourself the truth. Know it to thyself for it to be true. And you'll be better off. At any rate, this will include TPIM SR Live for today. I'm your host, True Power is Mine. As always, live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. And as always, brothers and sisters, please, 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 let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace and power, unity and victory, dignity and respect, liberation. Thank you all. I'm out.